Hi, how are you doing? This is Dr. Samina Ahmad. Today I'm going to tell you something about skin aging. So I'm going to divide it into three parts. The first one is the causes of skin aging, and the second part will be about what are the signs, how can you really tell if you are aging or not. And then the third part will be the most important about how you can prevent aging or all the anti-aging tips. So I hope you enjoy this session and I hope you enjoy all the tips that I give you. So first of all, let's talk about the causes of aging skin. So the first and most important thing that ages our skin are the UV rays. And these UV rays are going to actually attack the collagen and elastin in your skin. And collagen usually gives you that structural support, and elastin is responsible for the elasticity. So these UV rays are going to attack the skin, and they will make the skin lose its elasticity mainly, and also that strength, that structural power it has. So that leads to wrinkles and fine lines, and also to sagging. And the more the exposure to the sun, the more the damage. Now, the UV rays also will, cause a damage to the natural repair system that your body has or your skin has. So it's so important to protect yourself from these UV rays. And one of the things you can do is to definitely use a sunscreen. The second cause, which is also very important and relevant here, would be pollution. And you know that right now the whole world, the whole planet has so many pollutants, and these particulate matters, and also the carbon print that they have, that's been created, it's huge. And we want to reduce that, and there are a lot of things that are happening globally to reduce that, to reduce the pollution, but we have to play our own role and part as well. And according to my Ayurvedic knowledge, our outer layer is not our skin, it's the environment. So it's so important to keep your environment clean. And that also means that you are responsible for all that exists around you in your nature, like the trees, the animals, your own house, outside, inside. So I hope you'll follow this advice as well. When I talk about getting rid of pollution, it's not only skin deep. So protecting ourselves from these pollutants is so important. And another thing that happens to our skin through this pollution is that the skin tone, it changes. It just sort of loses its evenness. And you must have seen that, those age spots. And if you ever have a skin condition where you have some problem, it gets exacerbated because of this pollution as well. So the third thing is genetics. And I've always been told that we inherit our skin from our mom and dad. And, I remember I always loved my mother's skin. Her skin was so youthful throughout. And she didn't even have, a proper skincare routine as far as I remember. So we were like, we would always say, "What are you doing?" But I think she basically also believed in less is more, and that must have helped her, because a lot of times the problems happen when you do too much. So, genetics, what are the aspects of the skin that come under genetics? Okay, I would say the thickness of the skin, and also the susceptibility to developing or damaging your skin. If your family has a history of melasma, of pigmentation, you'll be able to, you're kind of prone to get it, right? You have that little influence there. And also collagen, because I've seen certain families where if the mom, grandmom had, they had a good tight skin, the rest of the family also is gifted with that. And then we also see the same kind of stuff with certain other communities and also other races. So genetics definitely plays a role, and I definitely talk about epigenetics whenever I say genetics. So even if you had things going against you because of the genetics, you can change your genetics by actually changing your lifestyle, which means you'll be more hydrated, you will take care of your nutrition, your lifestyle, your sleep, and when you're more conscious of also following a good skincare routine where you are using a cleanser, you are trying to use a toner and serum and moisturizer, sunblock, you can definitely mitigate the genetics also. And then we come to something which people do a lot. Come on, I mean, we see it all the times, and that's smoking. And I don't know if you've observed that, but I have in my practice, I can tell who is a smoker simply by looking at the skin complexion. And you'll notice a very dry skin. It'll be wrinkly and it'll look dehydrated, plus it'll be gray, kind of like a grayish, sallow, pale looking skin. And, wrinkles around the mouth as well. The skin tone will be uneven. And, cigarettes, I have to tell you, they really, literally destroy most of the organs, starting from the skin to deep down. And the smoke of the cigarettes is going to produce free radicals, which causes oxidative damage and to collagen, elastin, and it's just never good. So that's a habit. If you do have it, I would urge you to stop that, because you can make a huge difference to your skin by not being a smoker. And there's always a time to quit, and the time should be now. Then we come to an important element, which is nutrition, my favorite topic. So, if you have a good diet, which means you are eating a Mediterranean diet in which you are eating a lot of greens, olives, olive oil, fruits, vegetables, seafood, you're bound to have a good, tight skin, because minerals, vitamins are all present in these good sort of diet habits. Plus you need to hydrate yourself. Hydrate. And drinking at least 7 8 glasses of water every day is important in the summer, especially. I know in the winter you don't feel like drinking water, you're so cold and you just don't want to drink any water. But try to still hydrate yourself, because hydration is so important, and the body needs water. So that is important. Now, which other cause can I think of? All right, so I have another one, which is also very important. As we age, collagen and elastin starts decreasing in our skin. And what is going to happen? Of course, the structural strength that collagen provides is going to start decreasing, and then elastin, which is important for the elasticity of the skin, is also going to go away. So they'll be sagging. And you'll notice that probably around the age of 25, I've seen that you start seeing this effect of collagen and elastin, they're declining, and more visible so in the 30s and 40s.